Hello everyone, Charlene, how are you? Sorry I sound terrible, but I do feel a lot better than I did yesterday and the day before. But I need to share with you guys something before the enemy attacks me in such a way that I won't be able to share this. So I'm taking the opportunity to do so. I had a message in my dream last night. It's quite strange because it wasn't a dream. I was very conscious, but I knew I was sleeping. And Abba often speaks to me or teaches me that way. I remember when he taught me about the calendar, he taught me everything in my sleep. It was amazing. So I just wanted to share with you guys what he's given me, and then I want you guys to pray about it and see what else he gives you guys. Because remember, we all got pieces of the puzzle. But I clearly heard in my spirit 21 days a war in heaven. So, and then when I woke up, my husband, I said to him, I think I've got a revelation. And it's almost like I immediately knew. I said to him, the 21 days that Daniel prayed, and his prayers was only answered 21 days later, was because of the war. And you guys can go read in Daniel 10. But it says, "O Daniel man, greatly appreciate and understand the words that I speak to you, and stand upright, for I have not been sent to you." And while he was speaking this word to me, I stood trembling. And he said to me, "Do not fear, Daniel, for from the first day that you set your heart to understand, to humble yourself before your Elohim, your words were heard, and I have come because of your words. But the head of the rule of Persia withstood me 21 days. And see, Michael, one of the chief heads, came to help me, for I have been left alone there with the sovereigns of Persia." Now, I don't know if a lot of people realize, but that is really talking about principalities in the airs. And the one angel was held up, so Michael had to go fight before he could, the other angel seemed to got to Daniel. And last night when I got this 21 days, there's a war in heaven, I immediately were thinking of that Daniel 10 situation in Revelation 12. And this is what I've got so far in my spirit, where it says, "And another sign was seen in the heavens, a great fiery red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns on his head. And his tail draws a third of the stars of the heaven and throw them into the earth. And dragon stood before the woman that was about to give birth to devour her child as soon as it was born." Now, what it seems to me, if the man child is very close to birth. Remember, there's a due date, and we thought it was the 17th of July. Well, I actually clearly had 717 as confirmations on things, assuming that means 17th of July. And then, according to my convictions and the studying of the full moon calendar, creation calendar, and understanding, I believe that Pentecost was on the 17th of August, which was also 717, according to some people from the beginning of the year, pull. But besides the point, I just want to come to understand this, what was given to me, 21 days. Could it be 21 days from the 6th month, according to Christine's calendar, that the angels are busy having a war in heaven, and that's what's causing the delay of the rapture? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Or is you're pointing us into something else? I just thought I'll mention to you guys and pray about it and see what you think. But I know after the woman fled into the wilderness, where she was prepared a place for 360 days, there came to be fightings in the heaven. And Michael and his messengers fought against the dragon. The dragon and his messengers fought, but they were not strong enough, nor was a place found for them in heaven any longer. And the great dragon was thrown out, that serpent of old, called the devil and Satan, who leads all the world astray. And he was thrown to the earth, and his messengers were thrown out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in the heaven, now have come the deliverance and the power and the reign of our God and the authority of his Messiah, for the accuser of our brothers who accused them before our God day and night has been thrown down. And they overcame him because of the blood of the Lamb and because of the word of their witness, and they did not love their lives to the death. Now, remember, what I clearly heard also in my spirit a few weeks ago, the minute Satan gets thrown out of heaven, that's when deliverance will come. Because the man-child gets taken up or transformed, get glorified bodies, the woman goes in wilderness, but when we come down, when Satan comes down, we go up. We get offered as a first fruit offering, we get our instructions, we come back, and we assist the woman in the wilderness. I believe the first fruits are the army that will, because they have gone through all the troubles and things and overcome. The second group has to still overcome, but because Satan, when he gets thrown out, deliverance will come and people's eyes will be open and they will see and they will understand then. That's when the two groups will work together. They will work together in bringing in the harvest. That's really what I'm seeing. I think that's the two witnesses too. But we'll have another chat about it. And I just thought I'll share that with you guys. I love you lots. See ya. Bye.